Hello Colin, today is Saturday, April 25th, and I am vlogging now while it is still light out. I've caught up on most of my homework, so actually I don't have a lot of homework to do anymore, which is great because that means I have time for a lot of other things that'll waste my time during this quarantine. Conceptually, quarantine is going to be over soon, which is pretty great. They're talking about letting us out on May 1st, but I'm not sure if that's too early or something, but I guess that's a later problem to find out when a second wave of corona hits and everybody gets it again. So now, since we've almost finished our playthrough of Calamity, now we're talking about modding Terraria, which is a whole nother animal, and I feel like we'll end up sucking up a lot of time in place of Terraria now. So we somehow managed to continue to play Terraria without playing Terraria, and I just think that's beautiful, personally. I think that's a really beautiful thing. Finding ways around problems, it's what we do best. Yesterday I went out for a walk with my mom, and that was nice. We met her friend, and he was a nice guy. His wife was a second grade school teacher, somehow trying to do classes online, and his take on it was, when I asked him how you teach second graders online since it's hard enough with college students, he said, "Oh, you don't." So those poor elementary school kids are going to lose an entire year of education. I mean, to be fair though, I feel like we are too. It's not really, I don't feel like I'm learning much, if I'm being honest, but it's just what we have to do now. This summer I'm thinking about taking linear algebra so I don't have to do it next semester. And I mean, it'll give me something to do over the summer too, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get an internship with all this stuff now. So, I mean, doing a course over the summer is probably going to help a little bit. I already sent in all of my applications for the stuff, for my credit transfer approval, because I'm going to be taking it at the community college. And I sent an application for acceptance into the community college as a visiting student, I guess technically, even though I'm going to be doing the class online, so I'm not really visiting, but I guess in a way I am. It's interesting how they do it. And I also already emailed the professor to get the syllabus, and I mean that's kind of neat because he seemed really nice and he was very willing to help out and stuff. And even talked to some of my advisors at Hopkins. So I mean, he seemed like a really cool guy. So I'm hoping that I actually end up doing the class and getting him as a professor, because yeah, he was cool. I started listening to Graduation, and I like it. I enjoy it. I should have given it a chance sooner, but I mean, on the bright side, that just means I have a bunch of episodes to actually listen through now and binge out, so I mean that's kind of cool. It really makes me want to play D&D again, so I'm hoping that Brendan starts it up soon so that we actually have some D&D to start. Or I mean you can continue our campaign, you know? But I mean, I have plenty of things to do. It's plenty entertaining. There's so much that I want to do, and yet even now, sitting here with all the time in the world, I still feel like I don't have enough time to do it all. It's amazing. I just wish I was immortal so I could just do everything, you know? Everything at all times. I could get my education, I could become a star musician, I could play a sport and get really good at it. If only I could obtain the elixir of immortality. It'd be pretty rad. Pretty rad. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and, for the rest of the day, finish all of my homework for the week, because it's honestly not much, and then all I'll have to work on is my big project for my engineering lab. And honestly, I mean, that's going to be pretty easy too. So I'm not super worried about anything at the moment. So it's great. It's great. The semester's winding down. I don't know how many finals I'm going to have. That's what I've decided. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Yeah. This is Rob, signing off.
Rob?
Yeah.
Scallops ready.
'Kay.